Good morning. Annie, and greetings, everybody. My name is Crystal Meaches, and I am a member of the Aboriginal Education and Student Services team here at Mohawk College. I am honored to welcome you and would like to acknowledge that Mohawk College is situated on Haudenosaunee and Anishinaabe territory as recognized and documented by the Upper Canada Treaty Agreements, adjacent to the Hall-Mine Treaty territory, and is still home to many Indigenous people from across Turtle Island. I would also like to welcome the Spirit Vision drummers and dancers, providing drumming to our ceremony. We believe that the drum connects us to all things and is the heartbeat of Mother Earth. Today we call upon this group to give thanks and to recognize your achievements with an honor song. Miigwech, thank you. Please stand for the process of the graduates and platform party.
Good morning, graduates, family, and friends, faculty and staff. My name is Dr. Wayne Poirier, Vice President, Student and Alumni Services, and today's Master of Ceremonies. Thank you to the Spirit Vision drummers and dancers. Students and guests, please remain standing to join us in the singing of our national anthem as performed by Samantha Bowman from Mohawk College's music program.
O Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all thy sons command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God, keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Please be seated. At this time, I would ask that everyone please ensure that your cell phones are turned to the silent position. I'm proud to declare that this convocation ceremony is now open. Convocation is a time to celebrate the hard work and dedication that brought you to this moment and to look forward to the many opportunities that lie ahead for you, a future-ready Mohawk graduate. This year is extra special as Mohawk is celebrating our 50th anniversary. The theme for this year is the start of something amazing. We have no doubt that as you finish your journey at Mohawk and start your journey as alumni, today is the start of something amazing, whether it is a career or another educational pathway. Today is also a time to thank the faculty and staff who helped you realize and achieve your goal, and to thank your family and friends who supported you through this important part of your life's journey. It is now my pleasure to introduce our platform party. First, let me introduce the faculty and staff. Faculty and staff, please stand to be recognized. Next, I would like to introduce our guests and representatives. Please stand when your name is called. Guests, please hold your applause until the entire platform party has been introduced. Marilyn McCucci, Director, Financial Assistance, Convocation and Registration. Trish Loomis, Director, Office of the President. Hillary Dawson, Head of Public Affairs. Kim Aulausch, Acting Associate Dean, Human Services. Wendy Mackey, Director, Alumni Relations. Mo Mowry, Alumni Council Representative. Samantha Hoover, President, Mohawk Students Association. Katie Burrows, Acting Registrar. Paul Armstrong, Vice President, Academic. Ron McCurley, President. Heather Giardine Tuck, Board of Governors. Rick Hill, Distinguished Fellow, Adjunct Professor. And Neil McMahon, Interim Dean, Community, Justice, and Liberal Studies. At this time, I'm pleased to introduce Mo Mowry from the Mohawk Alumni Association to come forward and welcome our new graduates as alumni members.
Good morning, and congratulations to the class of 2017. You made it. My name's Mo Mowry, and I have the privilege and honor of being a director for the Mohawk College Alumni Association Council. And as you walk up on the stage today, you're going to be part of that alumni that spans a 50-year history. And as a result of you graduating today, you're part of the biggest graduating class year in Mohawk's history of 5,500. And because of you, we're going to reach 120,000 alumni. So congratulations. It's a result of your persistence and dedication and hard work that you're here today. And over the past few years, being here at Mohawk, you've no doubt created some great memories and made some great friends. And the alumni is a great way to keep in touch with that friendship. When asked, because of his fame and fortune, how he was able to maintain his childhood friendships, John Bon Jovi simply said, "The best way to keep your friends is not to give them away." So I ask you to embrace that concept and be part of the alumni. That's going to be a big part of staying in touch. In addition to all the great things that the alumni offers, part of that is the mentoring and the sharing of experiences. You've been through a great journey. The real ride starts today as you enter in the real world. And you're going to run across challenges and obstacles and things you don't know how to handle. Reach out to us. There's no doubt some of us have been through that and would be glad to help. I'm going to be at the end of the stage today, and I'm going to give you a pin. And it's a symbol of that great education that you've earned, that I'm proud to be part of, and we'd ask that you wear that with pride. So at the end of the ceremony, we'd ask you join us at the H-Wing atrium for a reception, and we'll have some fun. Again, congratulations.
Thank you, Mo. Now, please welcome Paul Armstrong, Vice President Academic, to recommend our Special Recognition Award.
Thank you very much, Wayne. President McCurley, it is my privilege to present you with a candidate for an award of distinction. In particular, I am recommending a candidate be considered a Distinguished Fellow Adjunct Professor of Mohawk College. This honor is proposed in recognition of outstanding support and contribution to the advancement of the vision, mission, and values of the college. I am pleased to introduce Rick Hill Sr. to be inducted as a Distinguished Fellow Adjunct Professor of Mohawk College. Rick is a citizen of the Tuscarora Nation of the Haudenosaunee, residing at the Six Nations of the Grand River Territory, Ohsweken, Ontario. Rick's entire career has been dedicated to Indigenous history, culture, art, and education. He has been a fine art photographer, painter, museum curator, as well as assistant professor and lecturer on a wide variety of topics in Indigenous history, culture, art, and contemporary issues. Rick taught at the State University of New York in Buffalo for 20 years. He served as Assistant Director for Public Programs at the National Museum of the American Indian at the Smithsonian Institute in Washington, D.C. He also served as Museum Director at the Institute of American Indian Arts, Santa Fe, New Mexico, and more recently as Senior Project Coordinator at the Indigenous Knowledge Center at Six Nation Polytechnic. Rick also taught courses at Mohawk College and McMaster University. He currently serves on the Bundled Arrows Initiative as curriculum developer for a consortium of local universities and colleges, including Mohawk. The consortium aims to increase the opportunities for success of Indigenous learners. President McCurley, given Rick's accomplishments and dedication to education and the Indigenous community, I recommend that the Board of Governors bestows upon Rick Hill Sr. the award of Distinction of Distinguished Fellow Adjunct Professor of Mohawk College with all the honors, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Thank you. President McCurley and Rick Hill, please join me to acknowledge this honor by virtue of footing. Congratulations, Mr. Hill. I now invite you to address Convocation as its honorary speaker.
Chwant Askene, that's the language of my ancestors. I'm a Tuscarora. The Senecas would say, Nyawe Scano Gagweo. Nyawe means I'm thankful, Scano that you are all well and about to graduate, and that it applies to all of you. You know, my parents never graduated from high school. Back then, many of our people on the Six Nation Reserve or Tuscarora over in New York, they didn't have a post-secondary education on their radar. I could tell you they would be amazed to see me standing here today because they never thought such a thing was possible. When my parents were born back in the 1920s, they were considered wards of the government. They were considered not to be able to take care of themselves. I'll tell you the truth, just the opposite was true. The government could never take care of us. Our people were always been self-reliant. None of my aunts and uncles went to university or college. They either went back to the farm or into the military or in the construction field. So my entire family was a model of what we call assimilation. We were an example of what the government wanted for us. We didn't speak our native language. We didn't grow up on the reserve. We didn't attend our ceremonies. We didn't do anything native. In fact, we were just kind of coasting through life, just kind of wandering around. My father became an iron worker. These are the men who build buildings. And when I was young, that was supposed to be my destiny, to go follow my father. But to tell you the truth, I wasn't very good at it. So one day, one of my brothers fell and got hurt, and my mother said, "You're going to go to a university. You're going to make something of yourself." Well, it kind of disrupted me because I thought I was trying to make something of myself, to be like my father. But they realized, first of all, I wasn't meant to do that kind of work, and that maybe I was meant for something else. So they sent me off to art school, and I was doing fairly well there until one of my other brothers got killed. So I had to go back home to be with my family. And I remember I didn't want to make art anymore because there was this big void in my life, and I was missing my brother. To fill that void, I went to our longhouse. This is where our traditional ceremonies take place. And I met these really wise, great people, most of who never got through high school either. But they had knowledge, they had inspiration, and they gave me this great gift of understanding that filled that void that was in my heart, that pain that I was feeling. So my path led me to try to figure out, what does it mean to be Haudenosaunee, which translates into people of the Longhouse? What does it mean to be Tuscarora? What does it mean to be me? And I have to tell you, I was just lucky, extremely lucky, to have great teachers, great mentors, people who believed in me, and they would set me on this path of learning. So I view today not so much as a recognition of Rick Hill, because if you heard my resume, I was always embarrassed to get introduced. Seems like I can't hold down a steady job. I've worked everywhere. So, but it is a great honor to be here because it represents to me a recognition of all that ancient wisdom, that the thing that my ancestors depended on was passed on to me. And all I do is to take it and maybe rebundle it and pass it on to the future. So I'm just part of this long chain. And then ironically, ironworkers, Mohawk ironworkers, Haudenosaunee ironworkers used to build buildings that they would never work in. One day, my dad and my brothers were putting up the steel at the University of Buffalo. I was there taking some pictures of them for my art project. I never imagined at that time I would end up teaching in that very same building that my father built. In fact, my father used to say the only schools I've been in are the ones I built. So things do change from when they never thought about education to suddenly we're not only in the academy and teaching, but I think we're also helping the academy understand its relationship to Indigenous knowledge, Indigenous people. But enough about me, so it's your day. And all I can say to you, my own advice is, as you go out and head into the world, don't forget that Indigenous footprint is everywhere you're going to go in Canada. It's right there. Indigenous people have been there before. And Indigenous knowledge is still there. It's still in the landscape. It's still in the forest, and it's still in the hearts and minds of people like me. Not that you have to become Indigenous, but you should always factor in Indigenous knowledge in the decisions you're going to make. How is what you're going to do impact on my people? And I appreciate that opportunity very much. Mohawk has been a great ally to the Haudenosaunee. When I first came back to Canada to teach, this is the place where I taught. I believe in Mohawk College. I believe in the students. I believe that we have a destiny that's coming together. So in recognition of that, I also say that I guess from this day forward, you're graduating from Mohawk College. I wonder, does that mean you're now Mohawks? Does anybody have an inordinate desire to sell cigarettes? If you do, come see me later, because we can take care of that. So I appreciate you very much for this opportunity to say it here. Thank you very much. I had one more thing I forgot. Now, in our communities, we use little tiny wampum beads to record major events, significant agreements, treaties, and this to me represents the coming together of Mohawk College and Indigenous knowledge, that together we're going to stand. So I'd like to present this to the college, but to my friend here, Wayne, for everything that you've done to help the Haudenosaunee.
Thank you, Rick, for this. It's an important reminder of our commitment to Indigenous education and to the staff team here for the work that we have to do together. So I want to acknowledge your work and your leadership as well. We are very proud, Rick, to count you as our newest Distinguished Fellow at Mohawk College. And now I'm pleased to introduce another one of our partners, Samantha Hoover, President of the Mohawk Students Association, to come forward to bring greetings to the graduates.
Good morning, Human Services students. For most of you, this is your first graduation. For others, maybe you've been to a few grads before. In any case, congratulations. Today is a reminder that those late nights spent studying hard, living off of coffee and very little sleep, working on capstones and other big presentations, the stress and anxiety you've endured, all of those things were worth it, worth your certificate or diploma. Now, I'm sure about half of you are thinking, sorry, I graduated, awesome, what now? I can't give you an answer to that question, you'll have to figure that out for yourself. Maybe you've already figured it out. Today could be the next step towards your career or in your education. Maybe you haven't decided, but you have options, or maybe you have no idea. Up until this point, our next step has always been spelled out for us. Pick which high school to attend. Apply to college or university. Now that you're finished, what are you supposed to do? Where are you supposed to go? I don't know if anyone ever told me it was okay not to know, but let me tell you, it's absolutely okay not to know where you're headed after this. Regardless of where you're at, just know that your future is bright. Over these last few years, you've built up your skill sets and knowledge for the career path that you've chosen. And now, it's time to put those valuable skills to work. As much as you think you need your future employer, they actually need you more. You are the asset that they need. You are the game changer that they're looking for. You are the one that's going to bring new ideas and perspectives to the table. The Mohawk Students Association has supported you from day one, and we will continue to do so once you branch out into success beyond these walls, wherever you may go. I'll end with a quote from one of my favorite books, The Hunger Games. May the odds be ever in your favor. On behalf of the MSA, congratulations, class of 2017. Thank you.
Thank you, Samantha. The MSA has been a tremendous support to our students. And now, please welcome Mohawk's President, Ron McCurley.
Well, good morning, everyone. Thank you very much, Wayne. Every convocation that we have here at Mohawk College is very special to us. Everyone carries extra meaning this year, however, because you're helping to make history here at Mohawk. It's our 50th anniversary, and at the end of this week, as you have already heard, more than 120,000 students will have graduated since we first opened our doors back in 1967. And now you're all part of that legacy. So let me start by welcoming the family and friends that are here with us in the auditorium this morning. Welcome. Thank you to the faculty and staff who helped turn this theater of future-ready Mohawk graduates to bring them to today. We're delighted for your work, and thank you for that. And to the stars of the show, the graduating class of 2017, congratulations on a job well done. You made it. Give yourself a round of applause. Well, that was pathetic. I've heard you in the halls of the school, and you are so much louder than that. Let's try one more time. Give yourself a round of applause. Okay. So much better. Well, I'm sad to say I have one final assignment for you before you get to graduate here on your last day at Mohawk. It's an optional homework assignment, but I promise it'll be worth your time, and I hope you'll indulge me. It's an assignment that comes in 3 parts. Here's part 1. Within the next 48 hours, thank the family and friends who supported you while you went to Mohawk. Ideally, say thanks in person. This isn't something that you text or tweet. Okay? Thank the person who helped pay your tuition and your books and help make ends meet. Thank the person who encouraged you to apply in the first place, who reassured you perhaps when you had some doubts, who congratulated you when you did well, and supported you when you're stressed out with exams or you're buried in assignments. Thank the people who dropped you off at school, who picked you up, or who tossed you the keys to the family car. Many of them are around you. Thank the people who had dinner waiting when you got home, who looked after your kids when you went to class, who understood when you had to close the door and just hit the books. Success is never a solo effort, and it's true for you and it's true for us. Mohawk works with more than 1,000 employers who offer co-ops and placements and special projects, who offer clinical opportunities for many of our students, and we couldn't do it without any of them. You have a team of family and friends who do exactly the same for you, and we highly recommend that you continue to surround yourself with good people who will support you and who will tell you maybe not what you want to hear, but perhaps what you need to hear. So be sure to tell your team that you are grateful for all their support. So that's part 1 of your final assignment. Thank your family and friends in person or on the phone. If they're here today, I highly recommend handshakes, and as a father, I can tell you hugs are even more meaningful. So after the graduation ceremony, you can take care of that one right away. Now, for part 2 of your homework assignment, within the next month, thank the one person at Mohawk College who made it the biggest difference in your life. Maybe your everyday hero was a professor or a technologist, a coach, a counselor, or a staff person who is always in your corner. It's the member of the team here who always you will remember for their kindness, for their wisdom, and for their unwavering belief in you. Tell your everyday hero what they did and why it mattered so much to you. You know, all of us want to make a difference, and we want to do work that matters. Maybe we won't change the world, but we know that we can make a difference and make a big change in at least one person's life. Now, I highly recommend that you build your career around doing exactly that. So, thank your everyday hero. Go to the drugstore or the dollar store, pick out a card, write a personal note, address the card to Mohawk College, and put it in the mail. I know some of you are surprised, but there is still such a thing as mail. You can actually do that. It's incredible. I know. I guarantee that you are going to make that person's day. Your card's going to get pinned to a bulletin board, or it's going to be proudly displayed on their desks. Your card will be brought home. It'll be shared with family. And when your everyday hero retires or leaves Mohawk, they'll pack up that card and they'll bring it with them. Thank you are the 2 most powerful words that we can say. And we don't say it often enough to our colleagues, to our family, and to our friends. So I encourage you to make giving thanks a lifelong habit. Start now with your family and your friends and your everyday hero at Mohawk. So the final part of your homework assignment is entirely up to you. And I would give yourself a bit of time, maybe to the end of this calendar year. This one requires some serious self-examination and self-reflection. Sit down with a blank piece of paper or with your phone and write down your goals. Think of your goals as dreams with deadlines. Okay? Everyone has dreams, but not everyone takes the time to convert them into goals. Commit your goals, come up with short-term and long-term goals. So start with, what will you have accomplished within the first year as a Mohawk College graduate? Now look a little further out. What do you want to have accomplished in 10 years, in 25 years' time? I know that's a pretty tall order. 2042 must seem like a lifetime away right now. But you can trust me when I can tell you that it's going to come far faster and sooner than you think. And to borrow a line from computer scientist Alan Kay, the best way to predict your future is to invent it. Now, lots of people never invent their own future. Many are content taking life one day at a time, que sera, sera, whatever will be, will be. But here's the problem with that approach. If you don't set goals now, you'll miss some amazing opportunities later on. And trust me, a Mohawk education is going to provide you with lots of these amazing opportunities. Set your goals now, and you'll know which opportunities you should pursue. It was Lewis Carroll who once said, "If you don't know where you're going, then any road will get you there." So define your goals now and avoid some dead ends, some wrong turns, and some miles of hard road. You'll discover the path that's best for you that leads to a rewarding life that's free of regret. I have a list of goals. I wrote them when, like you, many of you, I was in my early 20s. Unlike you, I wasn't at my convocation ceremony. Getting a post-secondary education wasn't high on my list of priorities at that time. I was a university dropout when I set my goals. I had gone to university straight out of high school on a scholarship. I lasted an entire 6 weeks. I was bored. I was making good money running my own business. But flash forward a few years, and I was working full-time in a bank. I was running my business on nights and weekends. It was a good job, but my coworkers were getting promotions far faster than me. They were moving up to better jobs, and I'd realized that a lack of an education was a career-limiting move for me. So I made it my goal to return to school and pursue both an undergraduate and then a graduate degree. If I had to do it again, I would have added a college diploma to the list as well. I continued to work at the bank while I completed my education, and I juggled family and work and school commitments for many, many years. And for those of you who have traveled that same path, you have my utmost respect and admiration. You're graduating with not only the knowledge, but with exceptional time management skills and outstanding resiliency. Now, someone else would probably be congratulating you today if I hadn't set those goals for myself almost 30 years ago now. I still revisit and revise my list frequently. 16 of my 20 original goals have now been met. 2 are still a work in progress, and 2 I have yet to begin. If you're interested, for the record, those are to write a book and to invent something. Why I thought in my 20s I was going to invent something, I have no idea. Hopefully, if I do it, it'll be something useful and not something totally useless. Although I did see a fidget cube recently, and I thought that was a pretty cool invention, and I could have used that. I encourage you to take some time right now to define your goals. And who knows, maybe someday you'll be an interesting chapter in my book about remarkable Mohawk alumni that I have known. So, that's your final home assignment. Thank your family and friends for all of their support. Thank your everyday hero here at Mohawk College for the difference that they have made in your life, and put a deadline on your dreams. Thank you again very much for choosing Mohawk College. Thank you for investing your time and your talents and your trust in us. It's been an absolute privilege to educate and serve each of you. We're proud to see what you could do as a student, and we really can't wait to see what you'll do as a future-ready Mohawk College graduate. Congratulations to all of you, and Godspeed.
My name is Katie Burrows, and as acting registrar, it is my privilege to introduce the most important part of the ceremony, Graduates, it is now time for you to cross the stage and be admitted to the alumni of Mohawk College. Ladies and gentlemen, as each person crosses the stage, their status as a Mohawk College graduate will be acknowledged with a lyre pipe, a medieval European symbol of academic achievement dating back to the 8th century. Awarding each graduate a lyre pipe highlights the achievement of excellence according to each student's chosen program and symbolizes that he or she is joining the international community of scholars. Vice President Paul Armstrong will place the Mohawk lyre pipe on the graduate's left shoulder, and he or she will then be congratulated by President McCurley. Convocation is always a time of celebration for our graduates and their families, and we encourage you to applaud and acknowledge your graduate as he or she crosses the stage. Il me fait plaisir de souhaiter la bienvenue aux membres de la communauté francophone. La collation de Graal est le moment idéal pour célébrer les exploits des diplômés, et je vous encourage d'applaudir lorsque vos diplômés traversera l'estrade. President McCurley, I now have the honor of presenting the candidates for graduation. The graduates have successfully completed the curriculum of their chosen program as required by the Mohawk Board of Governors and have been recommended to be awarded their certificates and diplomas in recognition of their academic accomplishment. Therefore, I recommend that you confer their certificates and diplomas with all of the honors, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. And on behalf of those graduates not here today, I further request that their certificates and diplomas be conferred on them in absentia. Thank you. Merci.
Autism and Behavioral Science, Nadia Askritzi. Mainaki Kaushal Aslot. Andrew Banitsoidis. Alexandra Barkwell, honors. Chelsea Barrett. Annalisa Belgrave. Christy Bell, honors. Kristen Bust, honors. Megan Dunnett, honors. Kaylee Henry, honors. Alyssa Holder, honors. Bradley Howcroft, honors. Kelly Sue. Melissa Ireland Lally. Nazura Kokar, honors. Amber Kinsman. Stephanie Landry, honors. Chantel Lauder, honors. Bobby McKinnon. Rachel Malley, honors. Elena Milazzo, honors. Carmen Nahus. Sierra Nanskaville. Oksana Osipian, honors. Bijo Patel, honors. Caitlin Rolfe, honors. Danielle Rorda, honors. Oluwaseun Salako. Ashley Van Zellicom. Natalie Volpe, honors. Child and Youth Worker, Bella Al-Sheikha. Elizabeth Anstey. Andrew Bentham Riley. Alyssa Berner. Alicia Jade Bonney. Stacy Clark. Stephanie Clark. Penny Colom. Courtney Davis Rive. Slavin Doronja. Tabitha Elms. Olivia Ford. Paige Fursman. Karina Garcia. Nicole Hall. Chelsea Harding. Summer Heath. Anna Henry. Rachel Henry. Dana Hyrix, honors. Benjamin Hodge. Christina Huseman. Sydney Iliff. Emma Jameson. Scotland Gautreaux. Abraham Judah. Taylor LeBlanc. Lucas Levely. Megan McDonald. Cindy Martinez Herrera. Sienna McDougall. Crystal Meaches. Rebecca Metcalf. Nathan Muir. Shannon O'Neill. Nazra Osman. Tiana Ostermeyer. Victoria Parker. Madison Peltzer. Karen Pereira. Alyssa Prue. Honors. Olivia Putignano. Kayla Ramirez. Sarah Reed. Justice Rosales. Alexa Sad. Emily Sayer. Rachel Shurton. Christy Simpson. Michaela Sled, honors. Danielle St. Jean. Olivia Thornley. Victoria Van Allen. Early childhood education. Faiza Amer. Siham Abdir Rahman, honors. Hadil Abdul Rahim. Robaba Ahmadi. Erica Alves, honors. Genevieve Ambong, honors. Courtney Anderson. Chelsea Helen Jacqueline Andrews. Jessica Anand, honors. Juliana Arsovich, honors. Miriam Augusti Sherry. Bahar Bakhtiari, honors. Nicole Bandy, honors. Carlina Balbeck, honors. Amanda Blazek, honors. Carla Bonilla. Tia Booth, honors. Billie Jean Bourgeois, honors. Jessica Brooks. Shannon Brown, honors. Emily Cadu, honors. Katie Camara, honors. Alexis Camilleri, honors. Vanessa Caparas. Francesca Carriari, honors. Mafusa Chaudhry, honors. Courtney Coakley. Michelle Coma. Stephanie DaCosta. Oh, you're welcome. Melena Daly. Adele D'Antonio. Sabrina Da Silva. Jennifer DeGrow. Ronaliza Delphin, honors. Carolyn Dell. Amanda DeForge. Kelsey Dexter. Shyla Dewar, honors. Tanya Dos Santos. Tori Dwyer, honors. Deandra Ebanks, honors. Chantel Edwards, honors. Brianna Element, honors. Brooke Evans, honors. Tanvir Fatima, honors. Huiling Fang, honors. Natasha Finley Claremont, honors. Sarah Foster. Emma Francella. Tracy Ann Francis, honors. Jessica Froats. Evelina Futa. Ruth Galap, honors. Samantha Gallant. Amanda Garden, honors. Ripla. Matteo Gigliotti. Samantha Gonsalves. Caitlin Green. Simrat Gruel, honors. Barbara Hashi. Leela Haddad, honors. Sambo Hassan. Alyssa Harrod, honors. Christina Herzik. Madison Hiley, honors. Gurjeet Kaur Hira. Natalie Horning, honors. Anita Ayafredi, honors. Thank you. Prabjot Jagdi. Peter Yanesovich. Kritika Johar. Elisha Jordan. Afshan Kashif. honors. Gurpreet Kaur, honors. Jaspreet Kaur. Manmeet Kaur, honors. Parampreet Kaur. Prabjot Kaur. Rupender Kaur, honors. Marley Ann Kay, honors. Marina Khan, honors. Katrina Kotoff, honors. Caroline Koshor, honors. Patience Laforme. Karen Locks. Amy Logan, honors. Kylie Luckel, honors. Irina Litvinenko. Jesse Magalano, honors. Julie Markey, honors. Madison McConnell. Caroline McGibbon, honors. Mariah Claire McKenna. Nicole McNeil. Lindsay Meyer, honors. Sophia Michelli. Amanda Mill. Raylan Miro. Mariam Mirza. Stephanie Moll, honors. Natasha Moladina. Jessica Monkhouse. Tuba Nasir, honors. T. Bao Chao Nguyen, honors. Trang Nguyen, honors. Nicole Nicholson, honors. Elizabeth Palashi, honors. Anelia Pancheva, honors. Brianne Park. Mary Alyssa Parry. Emily Patnode. Ashley Patterson. Beatrice Pena, honors. Maybelline Pena. Brittany Pestrak. Wakenda Peters, honors. Alice Pongsavan. Kimberly Picken. Shadafaran Parisadig. Gisela Proveda, honors. Holly Prince, honors. Daniela Pugliese, honors. Grazia Rita Pugliese, honors. Philomena Ram. Isabel Rodriguez, honors. Connor Rogerson. Carlene Sanderson, honors. Juliana Sarmiento, honors. Suzette Chalas, honors. Courtney Schustra, honors. Victoria Schruer, honors. Rashina Seaton, honors. Nicole Sertic, honors. Namrata Sharma. Alexa Spacek. Taylor Stewart. Samantha Strong, honors. Megan Sturm, honors. Nadira Syed, honors. Melissa Tam, honors. Alyssa Teeter, honors. Jordan Terry. Nelia Tichuk, honors. Emily Yuguchioni. Melissa Valentim. Sarah Vanderveen, honors. Holly Van Every. Shelby Vela, honors. Cara Verboom. Jessica Virgin, honors. Erica Vitti. Rose Waburi, honors. Brittany Wegar, honors. Audrey Weller Burgess, honors. Alessandra Wielden, honors. Amanda Williams, honors. Haley Wilson, honors. Natasha Wright, honors. Felicia Roblowski, honors. Kelly Zadrillik, honors. The last graduate this morning is Isan Zir, honors.
As a member of the Board of Governors of Mohawk College of Applied Arts and Technology, and on behalf of the entire board, I have the honor of admitting today's graduates to Mohawk College's alumni community. We are proud of what you have accomplished, and we look forward to seeing what you'll contribute as highly skilled and future-ready Mohawk graduates. And now, you will be welcomed into the alumni community of graduates of Ontario Colleges of Applied Arts and Technology, an honor bestowed upon only those who have met high standards of conduct and learning. Graduates, please stand. In the name of Mohawk College of Applied Arts of Technology, I hereby charge you to safeguard the dignity and ethics of our community, cultivate the spirit of inquiry and innovation, celebrate your role as a local and global citizen, maintain through study the fresh viewpoint expected in an age of rapid advancement, and contribute in all these ways to society in order that the dignity of humankind, through you, may be constantly reaffirmed. Scientia opus omnium. Knowledge is the work of all. Congratulations, graduates. Please be seated.
It's my honor to be able to present a Mohawk College Medal at this morning's convocation. The Mohawk College Medals are an academic award presented annually at the spring convocation to the full-time student who achieves the highest overall average upon graduation from a diploma-level post-secondary program. The recipient is selected from the graduating classes under each faculty in the year. The criteria for this award stipulate that it is issued on academic marks only. On behalf of Mohawk College, I present the 2016-2017 Mohawk College Faculty of Community and Urban Studies Medal to a graduate of the Early Childhood Education Program, Sarah Linnell Vanderveen. Sarah, please come forward to accept your...
Congratulations again to the graduating class of 2017. Please join me in thanking both the faculty and student musicians from Mohawk College for providing today's music. Graduates, family, and friends are all invited to a reception being held in the atrium directly behind our theater. Graduates will return downstairs immediately following the ceremony and will then join their family and friends at the reception. During the reception, a special area has been set up where graduates can put on a gown and lyre pipe for photographs with family and friends. Audience, please remain at your seats until all the graduates have left the center. And now, graduates, family, and friends, I declare that your convocation ceremony is closed.